What's going on? It's yours truly. Just say it with me. I'm Mr. TALIAFERRO. What it do? What it do? What it do? Tekashi 6ix9ine snitching. Reached day 3. I think he got a little more left up in him. He done told on everybody. He done told on the Water Boys. He done told on his mama. He done told on every rapper you can think of. I heard he told on Megan Thee Stallion. I heard he told the judge sometimes Megan Thee Stallion wear Moneybagg Yo's shoes. I mean, he done told on everybody. He done told on Shaq for cheating on his wife. He done told on LeBron for faking a hairline. He done told on every damn body you could think of. Now, I do want to break this down in all seriousness right now of why, like, I'm looking at this case. I'm reading it, you know, pretty much tweet by tweet and document by document. And one thing I'm noticing is this is not just a Tekashi 6ix9ine issue. All right, now he's a rat, don't get me wrong. But the reason why he's in that courtroom snitching outside of all of his homies turning on him, and he was facing a minimum of 47 years, another reason why Tekashi agreed to work with the feds is because these damn fools, and this is not just Tekashi, Shotty's involved in this as well. Everything that they did has a phone call attached to it, or an Instagram post attached to it, or a video attached to it. Like, they literally have video of Shotty shooting a gun. They got videos of, I think, Nuke shooting a gun in the Barclays Center. They got video of literally pretty much everything, or a phone call. Hell, they even got Tekashi getting kidnapped on camera, pretty much, right? They have phone calls of guys trying to, you know, saying that I'm gonna off this dude. And pretty much they didn't all say they're gonna off each other, right? There's audio of Mel Murder not rocking with Shotty. Mel Murder not rocking with Tekashi. Shotty not rocking with Tekashi. Shotty not rocking with Mel Murder. There's audio of Shotty rocking with Mel Murder, talking about how they gonna off Tekashi. Then a few minutes later, there's audio of Shotty talking to somebody else about how he don't like Mel Murder. Like, there's literally Harv, the bodyguard, is everybody has audio on them or video on them, and it pretty much made, they were gonna do some time. Like, let's be clear. Had Tekashi not agreed to work with the feds, he was going to do 15, 20 years. I really believe that in my heart of hearts. And I'm not justified. I'm just saying that's what it is. These niggas was doing crimes and doing everything for social media. Like, it wasn't enough to be getting the fame and the money from actually being those niggas in the streets. They had to bring everything to social media. They recorded beating up Trippie Redd, according to Tekashi. What sense does that make? So let's move away from that. And I want to focus on 2 artists that got brought up today in the court. Actually, more than 2 artists got brought up today, but I'll focus on these 2 because these are 2 new artists that were not involved in this before today. Jim Jones and Cardi B. All right. Now, I'm still having a hard time trying to find the relevance of why Cardi B was brought up today. I just believe New York law enforcement officials want Cardi B locked up because they hate the success she's having. But I get what they were trying to do with Jim Jones. So, in the courtroom today, Tekashi 6ix9ine was asked about Jim Jones. 6ix9ine said, Jim Jones is a retired rapper. He's also a member of the Trey gang. They went on to play a little bit of audio of Jim Jones having a conversation with Mel Murder, whose last name is also Jones. And in the midst of the conversation, there's reports of, and I don't know which Jones it was. Was it Murder Jones or was it Jim Jones? Someone says that they need to off Tekashi, they need to get rid of him. I'm summarizing there. So they're trying to attach Jim Jones to this in a way. And I did watch an interview with Jim Jones a few weeks ago out there on the West Coast. And when they asked him about Tekashi 6ix9ine straight up and down, he was like, he's a rat. Like, he's a rat. I don't even want to speak on him. Type of people like that, we can't even talk about. That's what Jim Jones said. So even implicating Jim Jones in this, you can tell he's upset about it. He knew Tekashi was going to rat. Not sure if he knew his name would get brought up or not. But if he is somebody that's a part of the Trey gang, Jim Jones is like 45 years old. The fact that he's being brought up in like a 20-something-year-old's testimony, obviously I'm sure it's not good. And then with Cardi B. Cardi B got brought up in the courtroom today, and Tekashi pretty much said it's not really nothing worth putting on the screen. He said that she was a member of the Trey gang as well. Now, it's worth noting that Cardi B's reps have come out and denied that she's a member of the Trey gang. She says she's blood, but not non-Trey. I don't know what's the truth or not. That's where I stopped there with the gang talk. But I do want to say this. People are like, yo, so what? Tekashi saying that they members of blood, they member this, said they. It's important. So just because rappers claim gangs, when you start venturing it off and like claiming set specifically, people get tied to crimes like that. And what they're trying to do is use this in the future. They're like, yo, we got this rat on the testimony that is literally telling it all. I mean, he's the perfect person to put on the stand because he telling it all. He telling it all. You wear blue shoestrings with your red shoes, he telling it all, like, right? So think about it. If Cardi B ever gets jammed up, if Jim Jones ever gets jammed up, if Trippie Redd ever gets jammed up, you know what's gonna happen? Well, the judge or the prosecutor in whatever case this is that they're dealing with, they're gonna say, you know, we got a sworn statement from a rat, an informant, who told us, you know, you're a part of this game. You're a part of this. We got that sworn statement. So we know you're a part of the set. So now the conversation doesn't start with, are you a member of, maybe because maybe somebody could deny it. Are you a member of this gang or this set specifically? And the person could be like, nah, B. It's your word against mine. Alright? But when the conversation starts with, okay, we know you're a member of this set. Now let's go from here. Where were you on this day? You're helping out other people's, you're helping out law enforcement officials, and now you're involving yourself in other people's shit, and you're just getting random people tatted on. Like, come on, bro. This is bad. Again, everybody has life decisions to make. He chose not to do the time for some of his homeboys or former homeboys. It is what it is. But I'm just letting you know there's a lot of ramifications that's going to come from this 6ix9ine snitching situation. A lot of people are getting brought up in his bullshit. And there's no telling what this dude done told behind the scenes, bruh. That's another thing that niggas need to worry about. That's what y'all got on record. Call a spade a spade. I'm pretty sure there's some shit going on behind the scenes so Tekashi can get protected when he gets out, whenever that is. Hell, the way he ratting, he might be let out before Halloween. Alright, he might spend the holidays at home or wherever the hell he's going after this. The way he telling. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, and support. Don't take it for granted. I am yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. If you have not done so, please hit that subscribe button real quick. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now,
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.